Hey, what's up? I'm Drew Nelson. I'm 27 years old and I'm from Austin, Texas, and I am rebuilt.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the I Am Rebuilt series. Guys, I'm so fired up to share with you here. I have Drew Nelson, who is somebody that I've worked with here. We're on the last day of his 16-week program, and this has been an exciting one for me to be a part of, for me to witness from the outside, and for me to really see his transformation and his growth and true success that he's had, not just in cleaning up, an area of his life that he came to me to help him with, but it really allowed him to really step up and step into a bigger calling on his life, and the success that he's had in his relationship with his girlfriend, soon to be fiance, has been remarkable. Some of the things he's doing in his career has been incredible as well. So we have Drew Nelson here with us today. Drew, where were you and what were you struggling with prior to joining the program?
Um, Thanks, Frank. I was in a dark place mentally. I was struggling with a lot of self-doubt, just being really unhappy in my career, and just not knowing what direction I was going to go. And I was just really constantly trying to escape reality.
Mm. Yeah, and something that we see so consistent. If you guys watching this are in a similar place and maybe have had this issue, this is just a constant theme. It's something I dealt with. It's something we are constantly seeing. So Drew, were there, what if any, hesitations did you possibly have about joining this program at the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest hesitation was probably talking to somebody about this, somebody I never met before, I don't even know. Like it's a habit that I was embarrassed of and I was ashamed of. So I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to fully open up with you.
Yeah, and that's and once again, that's a constant theme. As men, we struggle, and it's like who do I tell? I've talked a lot about my story on that day, February 14th, 2019. Like my life changed in the blimp of a moment, with just a conversation. So key, so pivotal there. What changed for you when you were able uh to open up and start having these conversations?
I think it was around, and you remember this, week three, where I relapsed. I fell into my own temptation. I had to own up that mistake with you, and I felt really, really bad about myself. Like shortly after that, the program added that daily gratitude
Mm.
section where we started adding that to my mornings, and just keeping that constant throughout that. And that was something that really shifted my mindset, because I know that I have so much to thank God for.
Mm.
And I was spending, and I'm not alone in this, spending so much time focusing on the negatives and not what I should be thankful for.
Got it. That's powerful. It's powerful. Yeah, it's something, so tough, in today's world, with comparison and social media, and everybody's got the new flashy this and look at me, I can get anything I want, to really be able to sit back and connect and be grateful. Drew, what was one of the first, big breakthroughs for you, or big aha moments in the program?
I would probably say it was that shift in my mindset. I
Yeah.
think that was like really that tipping point that I was searching for, where I went to from like a habit that I was constantly leaning on, as a support system, to focusing on that mind shift and really appreciating like you and the people around me that love me and that are trying to support me and help me and get through and see like that light at the end of the tunnel and achieve that. And that was something that I was thankful for, and just keeping that in the forefront of my mind, I felt like really kept me going in the right direction.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's amazing. Can you share with us, maybe some specific results, transformations, whether it's been in your relationships? I know you've had some tremendous, growth in your career. So outside of, getting this issue under control, what other kind of results have you really felt have been a big takeaway from this program?
Just enjoying living in the moment. Like my focus and clarity has increased so significantly from where I was prior to starting this program to where I am now. And that was actually a catalyst into one of my main goals during the program, and that was getting a career shift into a job in a company that I was really, really wanting to work for. And that was something that made it all come full circle for me, where it was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not trying to escape reality anymore. I'm enjoying living in the moment. I'm a lot more targeted, concise, focused, and what my goals are now outside of like escaping reality. And that's crucial.
Yeah. And this was a company that you had on your radar. You had actually spoken to them like a couple years ago,
Yeah.
and correct me if I'm wrong, they told you you weren't the right fit as a person or something along that line, correct?
They just said I wasn't polished enough, which I
Okay.
think they're right, and I wasn't ready for the opportunity. Um, but they did keep my resume
Yeah,
on a short list and said like, we'd love to talk to you again. And
got it.
so I guess the way it all worked out was they reached back out, and I was able to restart that process, and it moved rather quickly this time.
Yeah, I mean that's the hand of God on your life there. It's like, okay, like you weren't polished, and then when the moment struck, it's like, here you go, Drew. You've been, you've been faithful, and you followed the process. So powerful story there. There's gonna be a lot of men that see this. There's gonna be men in different stages of their life. Maybe some of them have attempted to do this on their own. Maybe some of them have joined other programs. Maybe some of them are even doubting, like, do programs and systems like this really work? So what would you say to somebody that maybe has been recommended, or is on the fence here, and is just questioning themselves about joining this program? Like, what would your words to them be?
My words of advice would be, if you are addicted to porn or if you casually watch porn, this program will definitely help you, because it will help you unwire and rewire you to a point where you can look at what porn is through a different lens. Like, I mean, I grew up around it. It was at the tip of my fingertips. I'm 27 years old, and that was something that I got desensitized to at an early age and just really didn't think much of it. But I mean, it's crazy how powerful it is when you can step out of the shoes that you're used to walking in, and look at life through another lens, and really just see what those damages are to not just yourself, but the people around you as well.
Amen. Yeah. You guys heard it here. I mean, it's unfortunate, for all of us, 30, mid 30s and under. It's been a part of our culture. It's been indoctrinated into our belief system that this is just normal, that this is right. I'm on a mission here to maybe shift how the world sees this. And it's by stories like this. It's by transformation taking place in people's lives. So you guys heard it here. I mean, just in the matter of 16 weeks, a dramatic shift mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and stepping into a career and a position that just a short time ago wasn't polished enough. Like, and that's a powerful story. So Drew, I appreciate you. Like I told you multiple times, I'm very grateful that you entrusted in me, and it was such an incredible journey to be on. And like I told you before, looking forward to just continuing to watch you from the sidelines and hearing about all the tremendous things, because I know that there's big plans on your life. So I appreciate today. And you guys out there, you saw it here. If you have any questions, you can, click the link below, book a call, fill out the questionnaire below, and I'd love to talk to you to see if you are a right fit for the Reboot Your Life program.